Got the Josh Allen jersey on. Trying to win you all your fantasy football playoff matchups. Live on YouTube, live on Instagram, live everywhere. Week 15. Oh, it's backwards. Just throwing it out there real quick. If the Instagram does go down, because it was going down last week, make sure you join the YouTube. Link is in the bio. You can ask your questions there. And the first question from your boy Michael: Jarvis, Emmanuel Sanders, or Tony Pollard on Instagram? In those situations, oh, by the way, I am riding solo today. Ryan is out. But in those situations, I like to lean towards the running back, especially with Zeke is not playing today against the 49ers. So I am inclined to go with Tony Pollard there. He'll get most of the work. David Johnson, Jeff Wilson Jr., or Raheem Mostert. Again, with Jeff Wilson Jr. and Raheem Mostert, you don't know who's going to get the majority of the work there. Mostert's dealing with a high ankle sprain. I don't like playing guys that are most likely to split carries, and I know Duke Johnson's not going to be in the game today, so David Johnson, he's a safer play. And usually in these playoff matchups, you want to go with the safer play. You don't want to play a guy that's going to get you 0 points. Corey Davis, Zeke, well, Oliver, I don't know if you just heard me, but Zeke is out today, so Zeke will not be playing, so it's definitely not Zeke. So it's between Corey Davis or Amari Cooper. Very close for me. Give me Amari Cooper. Ayuk or Mike Evans? Ayuk's been balling lately. I don't know how you can sit Ayuk right now. Ayuk. No, Mike Evans got that good matchup against the Falcons. McKissick, Mostert, or Bowden? That is an interesting one. Again, Mostert probably has the best matchup, the best talent, but with Miami so Devontae Parker's not playing, Gaskin's not playing, Ahmed is playing, but I mean, who knows how much work he'll actually get. Gesicki's going to be out. I mean, I don't like Bowden. Bowden and McKissick are basically, actually, I won't say they're basically the same guy because we have Dwayne Haskins playing this week. So give me Bowden. A lot of Mostert questions. I can't trust Mostert with the high ankle sprain. Like, yeah, he could get you 20 points, but if he goes out there and re-injures it and goes out for the game, like, you're basically losing your matchup right there because you played a guy that's dealing with a high ankle sprain. Baker or Hurts? Give me Hurts with the rushing floor there. Giants got a good defense. I don't know if Baker can be trusted. I imagine the Browns going to be rushing the ball quite a bit during that game. Actually, we'll go to YouTube real quick. Those of you that are on Instagram, go to YouTube if you want to get your question answered as well. You'll be fighting as many people. Need to pick one. Standard scoring: Justin Jefferson, Chris Godwin, or Deontay Johnson. Thank you in advance. Thank you, Tony. I'm going to go with Chris Godwin. Got a good matchup. Deontay Johnson also has a good matchup. Drops a lot of balls. Justin Jefferson, though, balled out last time against the Bears. Had over 100 yards. I know the Bears seem like they're a tough defense, but Justin Jefferson can definitely explode against them. Bears have allowed the most explosive plays to wide receivers. That's what Justin Jefferson does. Jefferson. Let me go to a sticker real quick. I feel like there's going to be a lot of Fournette questions, so we're going to answer this one real quick. It popped up. What? Not even show me what the question. Oh, Fournette or Cooks PPR. Now, I'm going to say this about Fournette right now, okay? We know Ronald Jones is out this game. He's on the COVID list. But the Falcons have a sneaky good run defense. The only thing they allow with rushers is they allow a lot of receptions to running backs. That's the only way you're going to score. And are we really trusting Fournette to be getting a lot of receptions when you have LaShawn McCoy there? Like, Fournette a couple weeks ago dropped, I think, 4 passes in one game. So I don't know if Arians is going to be trusting Fournette with the receiving work there. And the Falcons stuffed the run pretty well. So I'm going to go Brandon Cooks there in a PPR league. I'll get rid of that question. There we go. A-Rob or Ridley? That is... I think you have to go Ridley with Julio out. Just expecting them to lean on Ridley in the passing game. Both good options. I don't know how you have to sit one. I want to play both of those guys, but I guess I'll lean Ridley there. Who is out for the Dolphins? So if you're on YouTube, I'm going to bring out the inactive list. If you're not, I'll just read it off for you. But we'll go down the list. The big names that are out. Julio Jones, out. Mark Ingram, out. Healthy scratch. Don't care about those tight ends. Zeke is out. Kenny Galladay out. Devontae Parker is inactive. Okay, they list that. Jakeem Grant inactive. And Mike Gesicki inactive. So those are the big guys that are inactive. I haven't seen anything on Gaskin yet. Let me just do a real quick search on Myles Gaskin. Okay, he's still on the COVID list. So yes, he'll be out as well. So those are your Dolphins that are not playing today. Which means Lynn Bowden is going to get a lot of work. What's everyone joining? Jared Cook, Cole Kmet, or Gesicki? Gesicki is not playing, Ruiz. So don't play him. So it's between Jared Cook and Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet has been getting a lot of work lately, and now you have Jimmy Graham going to be out. I did say Jared Cook is a decent play today. If you're looking for a deep streamer, I still think that's the case. Chiefs aren't good against tight ends. I'm gonna lean Jared Cook there. We'll go to YouTube with Cole Henning. Oh yeah, we just mentioned Mark Ingram not playing, healthy scratch, so J.K. Dobbins should be possibly the lead back, even though he might split a little bit of carries with Gus Edwards, but Gus Edwards does not get a lot of receiving work. So Cole asks, think I should play Dobbins with Ingram out? Yes, I do. And another YouTube question, Antonio Brown or Deontay Johnson for flex? Look, Antonio Brown, I'll bring this up too. I had this ready because there was another, I'll bring up the YouTube question as well because it had to deal with Antonio Brown. If you're on YouTube, or if you're on Instagram, go to YouTube. Antonio Brown last week, 44% of snaps. So he played less than half the snaps. Now we know Deontay Johnson's struggling with drops. He did play the fourth quarter though, so that was good to see. I think Deontay Johnson's the number one receiver on Steelers. So you're debating between a number 1 and a number 3. Give me Deontay Johnson. All right, Bowden or Kiki Kuti? Kiki. Bowden was like a kind of a desperation play. I do think he'll get a lot of work in the slot. He's going to be more of a wide receiver this game than a running back. But for those that are wondering, I don't know. I'm not sure about you on ESPN. I know for sure on Sleeper, though, that Bowden is listed as a running back wide receiver. I don't know if he'll get any carries, though, but it is interesting. Ayuk or Chris Carson at flex? That's a tough question. Is that a PPR, Haley? Any kind of PPR? Might lean Ayuk there. Chris Carson been losing some work to Carlos Hyde lately, so I'm not super high on him. Should I start Mclaren or Godwin? Mclaurin's been a beast with Dwayne Haskins as quarterback. Alex Smith liked to dump it off a lot to McKissick. You know, you see those games where he got 10, 14 targets. Now with Dwayne Haskins coming in, I don't expect him to dump it off to McKissick as much and go lean on McLaurin a little bit more with that Ohio State connection. McLaurin. Last question. Do I start T.Y. Hilton this week? I mean, you know who he's playing, right? You got the Texans. And there's been a stat going around. I'm not even going to try to find it. He's averaging close to 100 yards and a touchdown versus the Texans the past however many years. So, yes, T.Y. Hilton is a play this week. Watson, Breeze, or Tannehill? I can't sit Watson, but you need if you need a boom play, And Watson's definitely your boom play. I can see Tannehill just Tannehill's been efficient, but Derrick Henry is going to run all over the Lions. So Tannehill might end up with 20 points if you consider that a boom. Then I guess play Tannehill. But Watson has the most boom potential out of those quarterbacks. It is PPR. Well, now I got to scroll up because I forgot what the question was. Oh, Chris Carson or Ayuk. Yeah. PPR, give me Ayuk. Not many receivers there, and always got a great matchup against the Cowboys. One second. All right, Keaton on Instagram. Antonio Brown or Jarvis Landry? Again, with Antonio Brown, like he's got a great matchup, got a lot of boom potential, but he didn't play a lot of snaps last week, and that scares me. I know Jarvis Landry is going to be on the field. I know he's going to get targets. Give me Jarvis. Met or Ingram PPR? Oh yeah, news just came out. Ingram it's looked like he's going to be active for their game. And Colt McCoy is probably going to be the starter. If Ingram is playing, I think you have to play Ingram. We want to rely on Cole Kmet. Especially if it's PPR, I think Ingram gets some more targets in that game. Yes, I got you. I try to do that, you boy. I'm not just trying to spit out, random players. Mostert, Cup, or Jefferson? Standard. Standard. I mentioned earlier that Jefferson going against the Bears last time they played had over 100 yards and a touchdown. Bears also allow the biggest boom potential for wide receivers. They allow a lot of explosive plays. I'm probably gonna lean Jefferson there, even if it is standard. I just like if you're in the playoffs right now, your fantasy playoffs. Do you really want to rely on Raheem Mostert going out there and re-injuring that high ankle sprain and then being out for the rest of the game? Like he could get you 2 points and then be out. I don't want to risk that. I think Jefferson offers just as much high upside as Mostert does, so give me Jefferson there. Marvin Jones, Hines, or Gage? So Julio is out. Gage has a great matchup against the Tampa Bay slot corner. Hines also great matchup, though I think Jonathan Taylor is going to get the majority of the work there and just run all over the Texans. Texans are absolute, I'm going to say it, dog shit. They're dog shit. I live in Houston. I can say it. So I think Taylor's going to get the majority of the work. I don't want to trust Hines there. It's between Marvin Jones and Gage for me. Marvin Jones. So if you want a safe play, I think Gage is the play. If you want the boom bust potential, go with Marvin Jones. Yes. Chris, you got the emoji ready for me. DeAndre Swift or Chris Carson? DeAndre Swift coming off the going back. Okay. Titans, you can run on the Titans. I just don't know if I want to trust Swift. I'm predicting the Seahawks to run the ball quite a bit against the Giants. I lean Carson there, but it's really close. All right, going to YouTube for a couple. How will Ty do this week? How he does every week against the Texans. Destroy them. Which is better option to start? Fournette, Chris Carson, or Kenyon Drake? Now, you got Chase Edmonds, a little banged up going against the Bulls. That means Kenyon Drake should be in line for some more work there. How did I say Seahawks are playing the Giants? Seahawks aren't playing the Giants. Browns are playing the Giants. But Chris Carson, Kenyon Drake, or Fournette. Give me Carson there. They're all close. They're all like in the same tier for me. I don't like Fournette this week, but you know he is going to be getting the majority of the work there. At least the first and second down work with Ronald Jones going on the COVID list. Yeah, give me Carson. I'll get to your question in a second, Austin, on YouTube. Oh, there's a lot of questions coming on Instagram as well. Robert Woods or Amari Cooper? Give me Woods there. Do I think McKissick will lose value because Haskins is in at quarterback? Yeah, early in the live stream I did say he will lose a lot of receiving work, at least. I think last week we saw he looked decent. And he had 60-plus yards on the ground, but he only had 4 targets, I believe. 2 or 4 targets. I think Haskins isn't going to check down to McKissick as much. I think Mclaurin's going to get a little bit more targets there. So, yes, he will lose value there, especially in PPR leagues. Didn't know Mostert was playing, so I changed my sticker question to McKissick, Antonio Brown, or Hollywood Standard. If I can find it. I bring up these stickers. You got to use Instagram when you can. I don't see it on there. I'll just answer you right now. McKissick, Antonio Brown, or Hollywood Standard. I think, isn't Hollywood Brown on COVID list as well? Okay, I didn't see that. Marquise Brown is off the COVID list. That's good for you, Hollywood Brown owners. I still think that Ravens game, it's going to be Lamar Jackson rushing. It's going to be Gus Edwards rushing. It's going to be Dobbins rushing. It's going to be a lot of rushing against the Jaguars. I don't expect much passing to be going on, so I'd really prefer not to play Hollywood Brown. Also don't want to play Antonio Brown either, and I don't want to play McKissick. So if it's standard, I lean McKissick. I think he's guaranteed more targets and touches. But I'm not really happy with any of those. Irv Smith or Cook. I like them both. Got Kyle Rudolph not playing. The Bears are susceptible to tight ends catching the ball a lot. Michael Thomas is out, though. Both good matchups. Give me Jared Cook. I like them both, though. I like them both. Oh, a lot of questions on YouTube coming through. Sanders, Montgomery, Thielen, half PPR. Pick one. Is that Miles Sanders or Emmanuel Sanders? Because there's going to be a lot of Emmanuel Sanders questions coming in with Michael Thomas out. With that kind of tier, Montgomery and Thielen, I'm assuming that's Miles Sanders. And if so, give me Miles. Okay, yes. Miles. Miles for Mr. Miles. There you go. No problem, Jesse. Good luck this week. Is Emmanuel Sanders a must start today? No. Not a must start, but he is flexible. You know who is a must start? And you already have him in your starting lineup. It's Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara owners are loving that. What was I going to say? Sorry. People are texting me right now. Sorry. Emmanuel Sanders, or Alvin Kamara owners are loving that Drew Brees is playing this week. What? Little shot. Juju or Kenyon Drake, half PPR. Kenyon. Like I said, Chase Edmonds, a little banged up. He's expected to play, but hopefully he doesn't steal as much work from Kenyon Drake. I think, yes, Tony, shots. It's almost 12, right? That counts. Give me Kenyon Drake there, Rod. Kenyon Drake or David Montgomery at flex. Now that is a better question. Montgomery he's been a beast lately. He's been getting the majority of the work, actually all the work almost, for the Bears. For some reason, I don't know why the Bears keep insisting on trying to run Cordero Patterson. Like, it doesn't work. Dave Montgomery's your best back. Now, I don't think Dave Montgomery is that good, but he is better than Cordero Patterson. I did say Chase Edmonds is banged up and, shouldn't steal that much work from Kenyon Drake, but he's still going to steal some work. So give me Dave Montgomery there. PPR, Sonny. If I ever see a PPR league with Sonny Michel in it, I have to throw up. But with those other guys, Damon Harris is not playing today. So Sonny Michel is going to be your lead back on, sorry, I'm burping, on first and second down. Thanks, Tony. Don't want to play Sony in a PPR though. Give me Lynn Bowden there. It's close between Lynn Bowden and Emmanuel Sanders. I want Lynn Bowden to have a good game. I'm starting my DraftKings. Emmanuel Sanders is gonna be the #1 wide receiver though, but I don't know if he offers much upside. Bowden. Start J-Rob. I'm not even gonna read the rest of it because you're asking if you should start James Robinson. The answer is yes. I don't care who the other running backs are, unless it's Derrick Henry and Dalvin Cook. You're starting James Robinson. Though those other running backs are good options. Swift or Dobbins. And Swift and Dobbins in the same tier. It's between, actually, you could make a case for Dobbins over James Robinson, but I can't do it right now. James Robinson is going to get all the work. Yeah, Seahawks are playing Washington. I was like 3 weeks behind. For some reason, I thought Seahawks were playing the Giants. If so, is he a better start than DeAndre Swift? It really doesn't change much for me. Washington and Giants are both still good defenses. I just don't know how DeAndre Swift is going to perform. You still have Peterson there who is active. So close for me. I gotta go with the better offense there, and it's Seattle. So give me Carson. Back to YouTube, Sam. Actually, Sam. Okay, Dobbins or Clyde PPR. Like I said, Ravens gonna run the ball all over the Jaguars. Dobbins is a great start with this week, and Clyde, you gotta feel sorry for Clyde, right? On the best offense, got drafted first round. You expected him to be a top 15 running back, top 10 running back, especially if you drafted him first round, but you just can't afford with that. He's got such a low floor, and Dobbins is the third down. Is gonna be the third down back with Mark Ingram a healthy scratch. It's PPR, Dobbins. Browns or Seahawks D? Give me Browns there. Daniel Jones not expected to play. Both good options though. I like both Browns and Seahawks this week. Another Mostert question. Why do I still have this question on Instagram? Start Mostert. Start 2. Mostert, Chris Godwin, AJ Brown, Allen Robinson. Give me the last 2. AJ Brown, Allen Robinson. Both going off. Good luck. You asked it in both. I see you in Instagram and YouTube. Is Ty Hilton safe? I'll say the stat again. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I can guesstimate. I believe Ty Hilton's averaging about 94 yards and close to a touchdown per game against the Texans. So you call that safe, that's pretty safe. Finally, Phillip Rivers has been allowed to throw the ball. He's looked decent the past few weeks. Ty Hilton definitely a play this week. Depends on who you're trying to start over him, but yeah, he's flexible. Jeff Wilson or Tyler Lockett at flex PPR. Give me Tyler Lockett there. Try to run through a few of these. Start one, Landry, Cook. Jared Cook. Cook or Hollywood Brown. Give me Landry. Check the stickers. How much time we got? We got 20 minutes till kickoff. God. Live stream has flown by. Answer most of these sticker questions. I didn't answer this one though. I don't know if he's in chat, but I'll answer it right now. It's Kareem Hunt or Mostert. This goes back to my league I'm in. I had Mostert in for the longest time. Again, like I said, I don't know if you can trust Mostert with a high ankle sprain. I switched in Kareem Hunt at the last second. I expect the Browns to be running the ball quite a bit against the Giants. So give me Kareem the Dream Hunt. Oh, Brandon Cooks. So that changes some things up. Give me Brandon Cooks then. Played pretty well against the Colts last time they played. And not many other options in Houston. Thielen or Deontay Johnson? I think Thielen is probably the safer play there. Like, do you if Deontay Johnson drops another Johnson drops another ball, he might just get benched for the rest of the season. You saw it last game, got benched for most of the third quarter. And James Washington has been on the field quite a bit. So Thielen, you know he's going to be out there. Bears didn't stop the Vikings that well last game. Cousins threw all over him, so we'll get to YouTube in a second. But gotta answer this one. Pill Shark, McKissick or Mostert, please. I have them both on my team. I had Mostert in. Like, if you want to play it safe, you'll go McKissick. If you want the high upside, you'll play Mostert. Make your decision from there. Rod the God. Cooper or Landry at flex full PPR? Amari Cooper. I started Keelan after the don't sit me comment. Yeah. Yeah, like if you follow me on Instagram, we kind of roasted him for that. Keenan Allen said, don't sit me right before game time and put up a whopping 2 points. My son wants to know Deontay Johnson or Brandon Ayuk, PPR. Ayuk's been balling out. I don't know how you can sit him. Gotta start Brandon Ayuk. A lot of Deontay Johnson questions. Okay. Here's the obligatory Mahomes question of the week. If it's Mahomes or anyone, you're starting Mahomes. Let's put it that way. Tannehill has been good, been very efficient. But do you really want to sit Mahomes? Like, Tannehill might get you 20 points, which is good. It's good in any league. You'll take 20 points all day long. But do you really want to sit Mahomes if he goes off for 35? Like, would you look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I made the right decision with Mahomes on your bench, 35, and Tannehill puts up 20? Can't do it. I can't sit Mahomes ever. He's like, I'm going to go back through his old matchups. If you're on YouTube, you'll see this. Look at Mahomes. Okay, let's go back to his tough matchups this year. Who's his toughest matchup been? Baltimore? Put up 40 points against Baltimore. 31 for 42, 4 touchdowns. That's been Baltimore's great defense. His lowest points he's had this year is 12. I mean, 12 ain't that bad. Start Mahomes. Chase Claypool or Emmanuel Sanders standard? Emmanuel Sanders gets a lot of touchdowns with Michael Thomas out. I think, I mean, they're both kind of touchdown dependent, I think, and Claypool has the higher upside, so give me Claypool there. What'd I miss? Donated $5. Sunday Fun Day, thank you. First donation. So much. Claypool or T. Higgins as a wide receiver 3? Man, I don't think T. Higgins has much upside as Claypool does. Give me Claypool there. I mean, it is a wide receiver 3. So if you're going wide receiver 3, are you really looking for a solid floor? You just want the upside with a wide receiver 3. Claypool. Thanks again, Sunday Funday. I don't even know what our for good fantasy karma. All right, so Sunday Funday, you're gonna win this week. The fantasy gods just saw that donation. Bowden or McKissick full PPR. Now I think McKissick, like I said, is gonna lose a lot of receiving work because Dwayne Haskins is playing. Bowden should be playing in the slot. He has a good matchup against the Patriots slot cornerback. Full PPR, give me Bowden there. Wayne Gallman or Sony Michel? God, I just hate. I rode the Sony Michel train last year and it didn't go very far. Okay, and you got Damon Harris is gonna be out this game. Cam Newton's gonna be stealing a lot of work on the running rushing attack, and James White should be. I think James White's active. I haven't looked up recently. Give me Wayne Gallman though. Akers or James Robinson? Like I said earlier in the live stream, I don't know how you can sit James Robinson. The dude just been performing all year. He's a solid 4, starting running back. Akers, you know, got 20 touches last game, but the Jets actually have a surprisingly decent rushing defense. Look, someone wants to join. He's gonna say Akers. The Schwab wants to join. He's gonna say Akers. Hello. Oh, he's not in here yet. So dude, you're just in time for Cam Akers question. Cam Akers or James Robinson? What? Yeah, see, I knew it. You would do that. I said James Robinson though. Yeah. But the Jets have a good run defense too. Are you driving right now? Oh god. YouTube people, sorry you can't hear Ryan right now, but actually I could just bump up your volume a little bit. Maybe they can hear you. Well, I mean, they're both good options this week. Here's another question for you since you own Deontay Johnson as well. Deontay Johnson or Corey Davis? So is that a clean slate really if he drops a ball and gets benched? Sorry, I missed this question, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Irv Smith or Jordan Reed? Give me Irv Smith there. God dang it. Spoiler, I do too. Chris Carson or Dobbins full PPR? Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn down Ryan. Sorry, Instagram. You're gonna see his order. Would you start Lynn Bowden Jr.? I did say if you saw my post earlier in the week, Lynn Bowden's a desperation play, but he should be getting a lot of slot work. Good in PPR leagues. It's Bowden. I used to call him Bowden, but it's Bowden. Pollard or AB? I mean, you got to go Pollard, right? Starting running back. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, if you're a Zeke owner and you have Pollard, you're loving this because you don't have to worry about who to start. Like Zeke was kind of banged up. He was already kind of almost splitting work with Pollard. Now you just get a starting running back. Who should I start off? Corey Davis, AJ Brown. I'm gonna stop you right there. AJ Brown or Deontay Johnson. Yeah, AJ Brown. Amari Cooper or Corey Davis? Don't answer this yet because I gotta find the sticker. Ask the drive-through attendant who we should play. Corey Davis or Amari Cooper. All right, you can answer now. Corey Davis or Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper. On a touchdown. Great. I still think.
I agree. I think I answered that question earlier in the live stream, but someone came back with it again. So, large Coke, no medium fries. Going to YouTube. Garrett, Dobbins or Jefferson? Flex standard league. Give me Dobbins as well. Standard, give me Dobbins. Even though Jefferson went off against the Bears last time, gotta go with the running back there. Wait, what just happened? Fantasy Karma with a $10 donation on YouTube. Trying to get that Fantasy Karma. That's $15 today. Thank you, Ryan. You can't hear Ryan on Instagram, but he says thank you as well. You are also winning your league this week with that donation. The fantasy gods appreciate it. Hunt or Deontay Johnson in PPR? I just want to look at Ryan's order real quick. A lot of Dobbins questions today. Dobbins is going off. I said it earlier in the live stream. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate Akers over Dobbins, but Mark Ingram healthy scratch, like that's basically just saying, hey, Dobbins and Gus Edwards, you two are the guys. Yeah, but you weren't feeling safe playing Dobbins because now.
I played it.
Yeah, well, you also weren't playing for anything. So sorry, I read the question but didn't answer it. Hunt or Deontay Johnson PPR? Oh, Bills Mafia. Hell yeah, brother. Hey, Bills looking good going to the Super Bowl.
Hunt or Deontay Johnson? No.
Yeah, PPR.
Browns playing.
Yeah, Giants. Yeah. Give me Kareem Hunt as well. Go to YouTube. Pollard or Gus Edwards half PPR? That one's easy for me. Even though I do think Gus Edwards will have, a decent game. You just got to go with the guy that's not going to be splitting any work at least. That's going to be Pollard.
Yeah,
Right?
I think Dobbins and so
Yeah. Ryan agrees on Instagram. Or Sebastian. Here's an interesting question. I'll just read. How many points do you think Derrick Henry will have today? 53 against the Lions. How many do you? Yeah.
I'm gonna say
26.8. Ryan says. Ryan to Ryan. He's gonna go off. That's all you need to know. T.Y. Hilton or Mostert from Ian on Instagram. T. What? T. What? Yeah, I had him in there, but then I took him out for some. I figured you'd be playing. We got 5 minutes till kickoff, and a lot of questions still to be answered. Actually, just a couple. So let's try to run through these real quick. It's on YouTube, so I'm going to have to relay Ryan's answer. I'll just say my answer first, and then Ryan. PPR, Corey Davis or Justin Jefferson? Go Justin Jefferson there. You? You agree? Oh, maybe my Instagram might be messing up. Yeah, we lost Instagram, so I have to end that. So now it's just me answering. Tony, I'm gonna go Justin Jefferson there. I think he offers the higher upside. Morning Trey, full PPR. Choose two: Deontay Johnson, Brandon Cooks, Robert Woods, or DeAndre Swift. God dang, you're loaded right now. Give me two. Give me check some. Oh man, I don't want to sit Swift. Give me Robert Woods, Brandon Cooks. So I gotta text Ryan. I don't know that Instagram, yeah. And Pollard or Fournette, PPR. Like I said earlier in the live stream that I'm not too high on Fournette this week. I think he's gonna lose the receiving work to LaShawn McCoy. And the Falcons actually have a decent run defense. So do the 49ers, though, but I don't expect Pollard to be splitting snaps with anyone, so give me Pollard there. Not too high on Fournette this week. And like Fournette was a healthy scratch. Like, does Arians really believe in him that much? I don't know. 4 minutes till kickoff. 4 minutes. Last minute questions. Get them in now. We answered quite a bit today. A lot of TY questions, a lot of Deontay Johnson questions. Wasn't expecting Deontay Johnson. I guess a lot of people are worried about him dropping a lot of passes last week. Ryan seemed to be pretty confident in him, saying he's going to get a clean slate. Hopefully he does. Oh, breaking news. Notre Dame makes the playoffs, I guess. A&M got kicked out. RIP. So if no one has any last minute questions, I'm going to end it here and restart for the Red Zone live stream, which will be starting in 3 minutes. Browns or Patriots, D? Browns. Great matchup. I don't expect Daniel Jones to be playing, so you're going to see Colt McCoy again. So if you want to stick around for the Red Zone live stream, feel free to do so. We'll be back in a second. Got to set that up real quick. Good luck, everyone, this week. And thank you all for who donated. Thank you all for who subscribed.